Alright, welcome back everybody. My name is Blastonite. I am not with Night Watch today, which is my father. We have been playing 7 Days to Die, and I have been really busy with work as of late due to Black Friday sales. I have seen a lot of people look at my Craftopia videos, and they've been asking how did I go to the creative menu, and how did I get a creative world, and how did I do the things that I actually did in my worlds. So I'm going to start from the beginning and show step by step what I do starting out. So first, we're going to go to single player. We're going to go ahead and delete my world. So to get to a creative menu, you'll go to new game. So you'll make a new character like you do, or if you have an existing character, you can do it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and play with the demon again, and we're going to create. We're going to call her, I don't know, I don't know. How about Be Gone? What? So it's going to start up this normal thing. You don't want to press the red button, hit escape. It'll skip it. So this is where we're going to start looking at the creative world. So I'm going to delete all my maps, and then I'm going to go down here to the new button and hit that. So for you can name your world, and then you've got these areas called difficulty. Then it'll tell you. I usually play on normal, but you guys will probably play the game on easy, normal, or hard, depending on your game style. I play on normal. And then you've got game modes down here, which also has a new drop-down box. So this will bring up your normal world or your creative mode. If you hit creative mode, it'll put in everything where you can check all the items in the game that's been put in, all your crafting, your building supplies, and your basically you can experiment in this world. So, but me, I'm gonna go to a normal world, and I'm gonna name it. I don't know. Moonlight? How about that? Can I not create that? I can. Okay, so I've got a normal world, but if you want to make it creative, like I said, you'll put in your name, and then you'll come down here and you'll hit creative mode, and then you'll hit create, and then you'll come up with this yellow box here that says creative. Now when you go into that world, it'll automatically give you the creative mode. So I am going to go ahead and delete and then go into my new world. So I'm going to start off like normal. I'm going to build everything that I need first starting out. So that's my workbench, my weapons, my axes, my pickaxes, and I can get to a point where I can go to a new world. I want to go to a new world as fast as possible due to it having more resources than the starting area. The starting area will have your normal resources. It'll have iron ore, copper ore, stuff that you can go up to the next level, but it's not going to have enough stuff to get you to your next missions. So we're going to go ahead and do what we can. Now walk. So first off, I hear a chest. We're going to always get the chest. Oh, look at that. They gave me a stick. So we're going to use that. Oh, that is a big torch. Can I burn a sheep with this? Oh, I put myself on fire. Well, sheep's dead. Did I cook the meat? Huh. It didn't, but okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put away put away the torch. Please, I don't want to burn the tree. So, of course, at the top, we want to climb a wall. You can grab a tree or a rock. It just depends what your fancy is. I just grab a tree, and it'll do it for me. So I want to punch a tree 5 times. I'm just going to go by the mission board above at the right-hand corner of my screen, of your screen, or whatever device you're watching on. Up at there, that screen will tell you all the missions you need to do to start off. So punching a tree 5 times will automatically give me how to gather wood. So now it's going to ask me to gather rock. So we're going to go up to this here and punch it a couple times to get rock. Now it's asking to check the mission screen, which the mission screen is here. You'll hit tab. It'll bring up this mission, the tabs up here. You can hit the mission screen here. So we want to claim the reward, and it'll give you different things, skill points, inventory points, and stuff like that. So right now it wants us to make a wooden axe, so it's saying hit O to open your crafting menu. So we're going to go ahead and make an axe. And then it's going to have us equipped it. And then it wants us to get logs. And it looks like I can get some straw. So basically I'm just doing the normal setup of what you would normally do, is get your tools in order and getting everything to where you can start making more and more of the items for the missions. We'll get into the dungeons later due to I'm not having any weapons, shields, or magic. So now it's asking for me to make a stone pickaxe, which I can. I've got a little bit of stone. So I'm going to get rid of these. I'm not ready for farming yet, so I'm going to go ahead and get this stone. Alright, so collect 30 stone. Oop, okay, that was a jump attack, or jump slam. Alright, so now to make a workbench. So in the workbench, you'll start at the top. It'll automatically bring up your weapons, then your mining and collecting, your arrows, ammo, combat supporting tools, and then you've got your item creation, which is your workbench. The number one thing you're probably going to use in this entire game. You'll either have the workbench or the advanced workbench, what we'll get to later. So I'm going to go ahead and make my workbench, and then I'm going to place it down so I can start building and doing a lot more stuff. So now it's asking me to make a glider. So the glider, of course, when you'll go into your workbench, you get your weapons, your mining collecting, and then you've got your flight units, which is your glider. So for the glider, you'll need stone and logs, which the game automatically had you. Actually, just okay. I'm really bad at words. I'm only human. Basically, it's had you collect all the wood and rock and stuff so you could get to this point. So you'll equip, and then it wants you to fly through the sky with a glider. So we'll go up the hill a little bit, and then we'll just float down. Now, if you hold the sprint button, okay, it looked like it already did it for me, and it wants me to repair an axe. So now that I've got all those points, I'm gonna go to hit Y. This is the skill tree. I would recommend going by your game style if you want to do your basic stuff like your dodging, or this is all stuff, all passive skills. So it'll give you more hit points, more mana, more swim, more stamina, more speed. I usually go for defense first because it helps with more dungeons than normal. So if I get 2 in Ironclad, I get parry, and then if I want to get something else, I will, but I'm going to save, maybe. This is a new skill. Counter's a new skill. I will have to look into that later, but I will save 1 point because I think I want to go ahead and get some magic. So I'm going to wait on that. So right now, at the top top of the screen on the right, it asks me to repair my wooden axe. So to repair the wooden axe, you won't go to your hotbar. You'll go up here to your equipment, and then you'll highlight the axe, and then down here at the bottom, you'll see the wooden axe and its attack and magic attack. And then here at the bottom, it says repair. So it's gonna, some items will take a repair fee and some won't, depending on the rarity of the item. Now, there is a repair station that you can get in later game that will do this without any complications of breaking the item that you're trying to repair. So if I look at this, I got lucky, and the durability did not go down on my axe. Uh, so I got really lucky on that because your durability can drop immensely depending on if you're not lucky enough. So right now we're gonna go ahead and go and look at our missions. All I did was hit P, as in Peter, on my keyboard, which brought me into the missions. So I'm gonna collect every reward as much as possible. So just following the missions here, we're gonna open the craft menu, or the craft table, and then we're going to go down here, go past item creation. We're going to look for cooking facilities, which is what we need next. So the campfire needs 5 stone, 5 log, which we do have due to, of course, getting everything that we needed for a start. So we're going to put it right here beside our workbench. If I could, there we go. So we're going to, and the, oh, well, I went ahead and skipped them. A step because I kind of caught a sheep on fire like this. Yep. So now the sheep will die to fire. So you'll gain the animal flesh and sheep's wool, which we're going to need. So we need to cook 1 piece of meat, which is going to cook them all because it doesn't like to do just one. So we're going to wait for that to cook. And then it says, the next one below it, it says ride an updraft from the campfire. So if we... Oh, hold on. Okay, this... Nope. There we go. Get rid of this rock. So we'll pick this up, and then we want to glide to this, and then it makes us go up. Basically the updraft. Now if you want to go down, just like go... and hit your space bar again so you don't take damage on the way down. So I don't need these. We're going to go ahead and eat the food and usable items. Alright, so it wants us to craft a market on the workbench. So here in the workbench, we got weapons, mining, flight, arrows, item creation, cooking facility, altar. We'll get into that later. Commercial space, here we go. So we need 10 stone and 10 logs, which we do have. So we'll go ahead and grab that. We're going to put this down. And it wants us to make 100 gold. Okay, I think we can do that. I think I can do that with this. Nope, that's no money at all. Useless. Okay. So what we can do is, I think there's some shells over here. Yeah. So we'll pick up these shells here. I think that should be enough. Yeah, there we go. That should be enough for that. So in 2 minutes and 39 seconds, we'll have the 100 gold. And now it's wanting us to mine 30 pieces of copper, which, lo and behold, there's actually copper right here. So we're going to go ahead and get all this copper. Whoa! Okay, that is iron. I was not expecting iron. So, we're going to look for some more copper. Oh, look, there's a chest over here. We can use that later. Oh, look, copper. So we'll get some more copper. They have changed the graphics on everything in here. That's really nice. Alright, so now we have... Oh, now it's time to craft the altar. Okay. So we'll grab our food. Then we want to go here to the workbench. So we want to craft the altar, which is more logs and more stone. So while that's crafting, I need to go grab some more wood so I don't run out. Alright, there we go. That should be a little bit. So with this workbench, we're going to progress the age, which is going to allow us to make better items. So when I progress the age, this is automatically going to allow us to make a furnace. Because right now I can't make a furnace. The only thing I can make now are just basic tools. I can't even make a fishing rod yet. Now the altar, it has its own progression age. So for this, you'll need, of course, wood, stone, copper, and some animal flesh, which is not hard to get, but you also need 100 gold. So following the missions will automatically give you all this, so you can progress the age. So that's why I start doing all my missions first. So now that I've progressed the age, you can actually see that I can make better tools, like copper pickaxe, iron pickaxe, silver pickaxe, fishing rod, the furniture workbench, which I will get into later, and then the furnace, the stone furnace, and the blacksmith table, which it's wanting us to make now. And it wants us to make the furnace. So what we're going to do is we're going to place these back here. And now it wants us to smelt 20 ingots, which we can do. So I'm going to do something that I should do beforehand. And I'd recommend people doing it too. Can I actually... How do you... Okay. So to split a stack, you'll hold control, and then you'll drag and drop. So I want to make 10 coal, which for the campfire, which is not bad. We can just do it that way. It'd take a little bit, but it will make it. So it's wanting us to make a hatter and a detector. So for a detector, you'll need, of course, 1 ingot and 1 stone. Stone is going to be the biggest thing that we're going to need to start progressing most of the ages. Because most of the items take at least stone, iron, copper, you name it, they probably going to need it. It might be some of the basic tools, but you're always going to need stone. So the detector, I'm not going to use it because all it does, it tells you where all the treasures are. All I do is I listen for the little jingle that the treasure chests give off. And I will demonstrate that. If you can hear that, that means there's a treasure chest nearby. And every chest does it. It just depends on if you've got your sound up. So right now I've got a pretty good setup. So we're going to make our hatter, if I can. Oh, okay. So this is where the leather comes into play. So leather it comes off deer. It doesn't come off cows. I know it's a little weird, but it actually does not come off a cow. Even though cows do give lead in real life, you can use the cow hide for leather, but you can't in this game. Oh, come on. Just let me poke you. I'm on fire. Got you. And down he goes. Can I have leather? Yeah. Was that... Oh, that was only one? I'm going to kill myself with fire. Can I slam this down on him? No, but I can catch him on fire. I'm literally going to kill myself with fire. And he did not drop what I thought he would. Oh, that deer's on fire. Hey, charcoal. Come. Oh, look, more charcoal. No, bad cow. I don't know if I need the mushrooms. Yeah, okay. I got the leather. So we're going to come back here and we're going to make the hatter, which is this one here, which you need 5 ingots, 5 sheep's wool, and 2 leather. And that was level 6. Okay, so I'm going to go over some of the skills here. For magic, you've got heal, which heals your hit points just a certain percentage. It does take mana. And then you got Wind Edge is a damage spell. Water Creation literally just gives you a bucket of water. Fire Creation gives you a campfire. And Runic Barrage is just a low-level damage. I do believe Wind Edge does more damage and more blades. So that's why I usually go with melee or melee, depending on who you are. It doesn't matter what the name is. It's just basically hand-to-hand combat with swords, axes, spears, you name it. I usually like to go with defense because usually a good defense is a good offense. So looks like we've got some missions done. So we're going to go ahead and collect these to give us some more... oh, look. Material item increase. That's more inventory space for more materials. That's really nice to have. So we're going to go ahead and max out Ironclad. And it wants us to use the map. So the map is M on your keyboard. And this will show you everything that you've explored. So we need to craft an old rag. Okay. So an old rag is down here below the storage and basic organic materials. You'll just scroll down, or you can just move your mouse up and down for this, or click and drag. So we need to make... I'm going to go ahead and make 3. No, I need 4. I'll go ahead and make 4. And there's a reason for that. When I make 4, I'm going to make some armor on the blacksmith table. So on the blacksmith table, you'll have this down here. So, of course, man and woman have different clothing. So we're going to have to get stuff for a woman. Go figure. Everything can't be universal, apparently. But looks like I'm out of logs, so we're going to go ahead and get more before I do anything else. Alright, so a little bit more log. So for the hatter, for this, I'm going to need iron ingots, leather, and sheep's wool. But there is a little thing you can do to make that hat even better, which I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. So since I've got that parry skill, I can make this shield, and that's basically all I'm going to need if I get the right dungeon. What I'm looking for is a golem, and I'm hoping I can get it. Go ahead and heal up on food. Really? You had to take a shit now? Alright, that's fine. Okay, so we are gonna go and do the dungeons, which you're literally just right up the hill here. I know I don't have a weapon, but I will fix that in a little bit. Hopefully I can get a stick or something out of this chest here. I know y'all couldn't hear it, but I could. I'm sorry. My hearing is pretty good. But there's also a chest up here that I know of. And, yep, there's a wooden stick. I don't know if I'm going to need it, because I wonder if I can get in there without having to fight that bear. Yep, I can. Okay, good. Okay, if y'all are watching this and y'all seen my other video, then everybody knows that there is a hidden wall here, or a hidden chest behind this wall. But for the new people, there are hidden chests in these dungeons. All you need to do is just knock on this wall with a pickaxe, and here's your chest. Oh, look, I didn't have to worry about getting a stick. So what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of this stick, and we're going to put this sword on the hotbar, and we're going to use it. So now if you look at the sword itself, it has a little, looks like a little flame on the side of it there, on the left-hand side of that sword hilt. So if you hit the 1 button, you buff up. That is part of the ability to the sword. Each weapon, each shield, each item in this game can have that. So your helmet could have a heal or a damaging spell or an ability for your weapon. Those are really nice to find, but really rare. I was lucky enough to get that one. I want the leather. Thank you. Like it says Tyrant's two-handed torch. I don't really need that. You know, I will keep that one because it's a little bit better. The torch is really good for when you're going into oh wow, I can't speak. Cold climates. There we go. So, hey, look. Another two-handed torch. I'm not keeping you, not keeping you, not keeping you. Don't need you. I don't need you. Okay, so that stuff was useless. The only thing that was good was the leather. Best thing about shields. Alright, that was a level up. What are you going to give me, big boy? Nothing of use. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to move on. Oh, look, a chest. You always want to check every area of the dungeon because there's probably going to be a hidden chest somewhere. Now, you can break the barrels. They give salt, vinegar, flour, sugar, stuff to make different kinds of meals. I don't need them just yet because it looks like the chests are giving me everything that I need for right now. What are you? Tutorial woman. Okay, what do you do? Did you learn dodge action? It's dangerous to fight against bosses without dodge action. Okay, I can't read that under you, lady. What does it say? You should know dodge action. Okay, I don't need to know that. If you want to have dodge roll, go for it. I don't use it. I don't need it because it used stamina. Okay, I was lucky. I did get the rock golem. So, the rock golem, he does 1 of 3 attacks. 1, he'll punch you. 2, he'll jump up in the air. There's the punch. And then the third one is a laser. The third one, the laser, is the one I want. So that parry that I have with the shield, that right there, is going to help me destroy this boss really quickly. Now, shield blocking is hard. It's depending on timing. Right there. I took a little bit of damage because I was off by a little bit. but I was able to take down the boss. So now I've got a really good weapon, which is just a tad bit, a little bit damage, but the stats on it are really nice. It increases my hit points, my attack by 15, my magic attack by 10, my magic attack by 5%, and gives me 40 mana, which is really nice to have, especially when there is no armor that you can make right now that's gonna be good. So everything's gonna help, and plus you're gonna get 5 chests up here and a slate of growth. That's a bow. Don't really need that. Some healers. Okay. Okay, so the treasure chests weren't that good this time. So let's take a look at what we got here. Cutlass that does triple slash. We've got a machete that does berserk. That's actually pretty decent. I didn't realize I actually picked that up. That might be a little bit better. So I might use that and get rid of the ancient. Yeah, let's see here. That can be sold. That gives more money. What do you give? -5 defense, but the movement speed is pretty nice, so we're going to put that on. Birch bow, not really useful. We're going to sell you. Okay, so there was a couple things that I got off that boss that I want to pull attention to. One is the veteran silver ore, which I'm going to be using for a better pickaxe and a better axe, because I don't want to go straight to iron, because even though I've got the silver ore, I can get better stuff with those tools being silver. Now, the next thing I got was ancient veteran iron ore, which I'm going to be using to make a better armor, better shield, and a couple other things to make everything so much easier for us. Of course, at the end of the dungeon, you want to beat down the wall, get your extra chest, because that's going to bring in a lot of money. So this bear is probably going to be trivial now. Hey, you actually look pretty cool. You're not going to fight back, are you? That's alright. Die in peace, buddy. So we're going to go back to our little encampment. Oh, charcoal. Can't go wrong with charcoal. A little bit faster, but of course we lose stamina. So, if you look at the top right-hand corner, it says craft a red beret and a hatter on the hatter. So it's asking us for that iron ingot. Okay, so we can make iron ingots now. So since we're going to make those iron ingots, those 40 bars are going to be ancient veteran iron bars, which is going to give us the ability of the ancient veteran iron one-handed sword. So all of these stats here, are going to go on that helmet, because we're going to be using 2 of the bars. So if we look at the ancient veteran iron ore here, it's going to give us the magic attack, the mana, the 15 plus attack, and 30 hit points. So if we go to this hatter here, we can now make this red beret, because we got the sheep's wool, we got the leather, and then we got the iron ingot. So we're going to make that real quick, and then we're going to look at it. So this helmet, oh, it didn't do what I thought it was going to. Look at that. It changed on me. So it used another ability that I did not think it would do, but it did it anyway. That wool that I had a different ability on it, and I'm not going to use this helmet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to get some better sheep's wool, and we're going to try again, because we do have 40 of those iron ingots. So let's give it another try. I need another sheep. How many wool did I get? Oh, I got the 3. Okay. Okay, so that one does not have an ability on it. So we're going to give this another shot. So hold up. Let me check. Aha. So this is what it did. So we want the bear's leather. We're going to drop that other one. So we're going to use the hatter. We're going to try this one more time, and hopefully it will give me what I want. When you first don't succeed, try again. So, okay, so the first one gave us -20 attack and -5 defense. Here we go. That's what we're looking for right there. The Veteran's Bear Ancient Red Beret. Now, this is going to give me more stats than normal because of the bear leather that I picked up. Each item can have a different effect. So, what I got was 215 attacks, plus 30 hit points, plus 40 mana, plus 2 defense, plus 5% attack speed, plus 10 magic attack, and 5% more magic attack. So when I put this hat on, it's gonna boost my everything up completely. So now I went from 148 hit points to 210. Then I went from 119 mana to 164 mana. Now I'm gonna show you how to hopefully break it even more. So I'm hoping I can make glass. If I can make glass, okay. I cannot make glass, so I cannot make what I'm going to make in a little bit, which I need to progress the age. So in my next episode, I'm going to progress the next age, and I'm going to show you how to make better gear for yourself just starting off in the first 2 ages. So in the first age, you can make a hat that's really good for pretty much most of the game until you get your dragon armor, which that will be a long time from now. So I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching.